Hey guys, so today is going to be a plus size clothing haul, and this one is unique. I think I've only done one other one like this, and that is because all these clothes are from Walmart. Hard to believe, and I mentioned this in that last Walmart clothing haul video. It's really stepped up its game. I feel like Walmart just in general, the plus size section, the junior section, the kids section, everything is just a lot more on trend and cooler than it used to be. I've never been one to care where my clothes came from. I have always been plus size. So unfortunately for me, I've always kind of had to shop in the more expensive areas of stores, or Lane Bryant's, you know, Forever 21 Plus, which is not expensive, but you get my drift. Even as a child, I was plus size, so I always had to buy more expensive things, or if my mom, you know, my mom raised us by ourselves, if she couldn't afford more expensive things, then we had to get stuff from Walmart. My selection was very limited and none of it was on trend or anything like that. But in my adult years, I really feel like Walmart has really stepped up their game. So this is going to be kind of a short video. I'm going to show you guys what I got. Hopefully you enjoy. So I picked up 3 of these t-shirts. You guys know my motto. If I find something that I love, I buy one in every color. So these shirts were no exception. They are by the brand Faded Glory. I got them in a 2X, which I have to tell you, I mentioned this before, I feel like Walmart's plus size section is not true to size. So I typically in Walmart wear a 2X. Sometimes I'll have to go to a 3X depending on how the shirt fits. I think everything I got was a 2X, but like their bottoms, I usually have to go a size up from Lane Bryant and stuff like that. I feel like Kashik, Lane Bryant, Woman Within, those are true plus size because they're made for plus size women. I feel like generic brands that say they're plus size are more catered towards the average size woman or the average plus size woman and not super plus, if that makes sense. So anyway, these shirts, I got them all in a 2X. Again, Faded Glory brand. They were $9.97, and they're just really basic t-shirts. Nothing special, but they do have that like feminine flair to it. They're rouged up here at the collar. It's a swoop neck, and they are 3/4 length sleeves, and they just have that like basic cotton feel to them. They're kind of blousey in the sense that at the bottom, they don't just go straight down. They have this like elastic band that again rouges at the bottom, so it kind of makes it feel like a slinky blousey shirt, not necessarily just a t-shirt. But I thought these were great. They could transition from like office with some slacks to jeans or leggings, you know, if you were headed to the mall. So I picked up the pink color, of course, and then I also picked up the same shirt in black. You know what I noticed? This is not the same shirt. This has a V-neck here. I hope that they fit the same. This is also Faded Glory, 2X, $9.97. They were in the same area, but this is a V-neck black shirt. It has, oh, the sleeves are different. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to try these on because the sleeves are a little bit different. I thought I was picking up the same shirt in black, but you can see they're not cuffed or anything. It still feels like the same material. Oh yeah, but the bottom is like a regular t-shirt. So I'll have to let you know on that one. Yeah, because see, I picked it up in mint, but you can see the mint green is the same, like rouging at the top, basic 3/4 sleeve, and then the bottom has the cuff area. So I'm not sure if the black one, they had it in the same style and I just picked up the wrong shirt or what's going on. I mean, this shirt looks okay too. I just much prefer the bottom to be not straight, maybe a little bit more cinched in. You guys know I live in like long maxi dresses in the summertime, at least these last couple of summers I have been. I purchased a bunch of them from Target and from Forever 21 last summer when we were going to Hawaii, and I still have all of those and I still plan on wearing all of them this year. But because we're going to LA in May to go take the girls to Disneyland, I'll probably be living in like board shorts of some sort, capris, leggings, stuff like that. But I did want to pick up a couple new dresses for just the summertime in general. These are also by the brand Faded Glory. I got them in a 2X, which is an 18 to 20. In the women's section, and it was $17.97. So this one in particular is like a tank top dress, so it has a wider strap here, and you can see the pattern is horizontal stripes, yeah, all the way down, and it has navy blue, like a light blue, or a mid-tone blue, a light blue, and more of like a cobalt blue in between. So this one's really basic. It has some snaps here that you can unsnap for added flair, and then it bustles right, not quite under the bust, a little bit lower, kind of like belly button section, and you can tie this off a little tighter if you want to. And then the bottom is very long and slinky. It does not have a slit to it, and these go to my ankles. So originally I had tried on the 3X because I was thinking, okay, like I'll need it a little bit more baggy, but on the 3X you could see my bra and everything under here. It was just way too baggy. The 2X fit perfectly. If I wanted it to be a little bit more, not tight, but a little bit more form-fitting and not so free-flowing, I actually could have gone down to a 1X. So kind of keep that in mind when you're trying it on. I would say that these are more true to size than like some of their tops and stuff like that. But if you're about my size, like an 18-20, and you want like a free-flowing summer dress, these are so comfortable. So of course I got that one, and then they had a bunch of different styles, but I didn't want to get like one in every color. I mean, I pretty much did, but you know, like one in every color and then have the same things throughout the entire summer. Like I wanted distinct colors. So I've been loving this color green. You can see I have it on here. I bought it in the top over there. This one is a little bit different. It's also by the brand Faded Glory, size 2X, $17.97. All this stuff was in the exact same area. They had this dress with the mint down the center. They had it in a fuchsia and a blue and I believe a gray, but this one really called to me. So again, it's like that slinky cotton material, thicker straps up top, v-neck, pretty low v-neck in the back, but not too revealing. You don't see anything through these sleeves right here. This one also bustles or bunches like mid-waist, belly button area. The stripe goes all the way down to the edge of the skirt. This one does not have a slit either, which I actually prefer having a little bit of a slit in the side of the skirt because I feel like when you sit down it gives you more of like a free flow instead of kind of clinging to your legs. But I mean, that's okay, not the end of the world. And this also goes down to my ankle. This dress is a little bit different, by Faded Glory, size 2X. This one was $17.97. They had this one in a bunch of different colors as well, but I only picked a black because, believe it or not, I actually don't have just a simple black maxi dress. I have pretty much every other color in the rainbow except black. Well, black's not even in the rainbow. But this one's pretty because it has some detailing here, like some embroidered detailing on the collar. I love V-necks for the summer. I think it's so pretty. Again, that like tank top style. Not too low cut on the side, so it's not going to show your bra. This one actually has a lower, this is more like true waist area cinching. So it goes a little bit lower. And then at the bottom of this one, it also does not have a slit, and it's just black all the way down. It's really, really basic, but I feel like if you wanted to dress this up with like a gold belt or something for the summertime, you totally could, but just really basic and simple. And then I picked up 2 pairs of shorts. Last year I picked up a pair of shorts from Target, and I noticed, I went to Target actually when I was looking for plus size clothing, and I noticed they don't have the brand, the plus size brand, I forget what it's called. They replaced it with something else, and I didn't like I didn't like none of those clothes. I didn't like any pieces of clothing in that collection that they had with the new brand. Like I said, I have no idea what it was called, but I was not impressed. So again, something random I found at Walmart were Bermuda shorts. Seriously, never knew that they carried plus size Bermuda shorts. But also from the brand Faded Glory, they're both the Comfort Waist Bermuda Plus. They were $15.47 a piece, which is a great price for shorts. I have to tell you, I think I paid close to $40 for those shorts that I got last summer from Target, which was just Target, nothing like spectacular. So $16 is much more doable. Here's where I feel like the sizes are going to be a little off for you if you're used to wearing a certain size at Lane Bryant or Woman Within. I'm an 18-20. Like I have a pair of 18 jeans from Woman Within that fit me fine. I have a pair of 20 shorts that fit me a little big, but they're okay, like totally doable. I don't need a belt or anything like that. So I'm really like an 18-20 at Lane Bryant. I wear like an extra large 1X there. I don't know. I compare all my sizes there. So with these, I had to go to a 22. I tried the 20. I wanted to be optimistic and try the 18 first, but I was like, nah, they're probably not gonna fit. So I tried the 20 and they were pretty snug. I mean, snug to the point where if I sat down, I had like a little belly roll, and that's not attractive. Nobody wants that. So I went up a size to the 22s, and these fit a lot better. So they're just basic Bermuda shorts. I have a pair kind of like the same color that I got from Target last year. Kind of the same idea, except those have holes in the knees, or not the knees, like the mid-thigh, and these don't have any rips or tears or anything. They're just basic Bermuda shorts. And then I don't have a dark pair, so I picked up the like dark denim, and these are the exact same pair, just in a dark denim. And I like these because they're not those type of Bermuda shorts that are super low, that almost look like capris. They don't go past my knee. In fact, they're like an inch, maybe 2 above my knee, which is kind of like where I like my shorts, because they're low enough to where they don't rub, like my thighs don't rub, but they're high enough to where they don't feel like capris. So yeah, I thought I did pretty good at Walmart, considering. If you've knocked Walmart in the past, I suggest you go look for some stuff. They actually had a bunch more stuff that I just was like, I've already spent too much, I need to move on. But anywho, I hope that you guys enjoyed this plus size clothing haul. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, or some other places that you're thinking maybe I would like for plus size summer clothing. I'm looking for more shorts for sure, and I'm always looking for more dresses. So let me know that kind of stuff in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!